Connie Wallace says, I love your style. Thank you. Today I got my king hat on. Feel me? I'm gonna do a quick fit check. I got this Linda Vista shirt. One of my homies. Those of y'all that's in my live right now, you're from Linda Vista, you're from the San Diego area. If you want to get some t-shirts that have to do with San Diego, Linda Vista, East Diego, Southeast Diego, hit up my homeboy on Instagram at 1222_unlimited. Again, at 1222_unlimited. And get your merch. Get your Linda Vista, get your Dago, get your whatever gear. You feel me? I got my king hat on today. I got my Bochum skater shorts on. And my Nike Air Max. Feel me? You feel me? But thank you for loving my style. I appreciate you. Jersey girl, hey! Hey, Jersey girl. Angel, thank you for following me. Michelle, thank you for following me. Nona, my boss ain't here, so I do what I want. Amen to that. Matt, love the wig, man. I don't know what that means. Deborah, you're so positive, that's intoxicating. Woo! I received that. Thank you very much. Boom, I take that. Whoever just gave me the heart right now, I appreciate you. Sonny from Texas, sending blessings. I send it right back. San Ho said, hi, I'm new to your live. San Ho, come hang out, follow me. It's lovely over here. You feel me? Known as a happy birthday. James, and much love from Cali. Yeah, I'm originally from Cali. I'm from San Diego. Trump Face said stories last night were amazing. Thank you, Trump Face. I appreciate you, fam. Yeah, thank you for following me. San Ho said, God with you. Right back at you. Destiny said, good morning. I'm from San Diego also. Hey, Diego in the house. I'm from Linda Vista originally. Rebecca said, Danny, thank you, love. That means a lot. For sure, Rebecca. I hope you have a blessed, and I hope you do something for yourself today. Like, a lot of people, and I'm not saying you're like this, because I can only speak for myself, but as we get up in age or whatever, we tend to stop celebrating our birthdays, and we just basically like focus on kids and stuff like that, and make sure that they good, but we tend to forget to pamper ourselves and to take care of ourselves. So Rebecca, today's your birthday. I hope that you don't allow it to just be another day in your life. I hope that you do something special for yourself today, whether it's just eating a bomb meal or something. But just take the time to just do something special for yourself, and just take the time to just relax and sit with yourself and just think about your life. Think about how far you've come, how far you got to go. Think about all your blessings, everything that you're grateful for, and make it the best day that you can. But whatever you do, Rebecca, do not do nothing at all. You feel what I'm saying? Do something special for yourself today. You feel me? Now I want you to look at the screen and say, you feel me? And say, I feel you. Larry, thank you for following me. Ashley said, did the spit hurt? Yeah, it hurt. If you guys want to know more about how I split my tongue, there's a video on my bio. All you gotta do is go check out the video, and you can see the whole process. I shared it on a live before, so I don't want to like be a repeat sharer. You know what I'm saying? Deborah, I love your smile along with those dimples. Thank you. Ashley said, if it's not too personal, how come you did it? How come I split my tongue? Well, let's see here. You feel me? I split it for two reasons. One, because I wanted to try. One, because I really like pain. Like I really like. It's not that I like pain, but I really like seeing how much pain, how much of it I could take, and if I could like get myself mentally to make it through such an intense amount of pain that a lot of people, other fellow human beings, wouldn't dare to do. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's just like putting myself in a league of my own. And the second reason why I did it, well, you can go ahead and use your imagination. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get bananas, but you know. You feel me? Freak a leap. Hello from SC. Hello. What's her name? Ati. Nico the Wolf Rocket. I'm new. Thank you for joining my live, Nico. I ask that you please follow me if you haven't already. Ask the people in the chats if you don't know what I'm about or if I'm worth following. Ask my folks in the chat and they'll let you know. Destiny sound from San Diego and just love your vibe. Thank you, Destiny. I received that. You feel me? Estivera, hi mijo. You feel me? Hi Estivera. I send you my love. I hope you're having a blessed day today, mama. Not Your Romero Unlimited. Yeah, my homies, all y'all from Dago, my homies brand is called 1222 underscore unlimited. 1222 underscore unlimited on Instagram. If y'all go holler at him, let him know that y'all, I sent y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Renee, thank you for following me. Let's go. Let me get to these, man. Esther, thank you for following me. Blessings from Arizona. OG from Linwood, Cal. That's what's up, Rodriguez. Nona said, when is your birthday? My birthday's the 1st of March. Nona, I'm a Pisces. Ate. I feel you. In Filipino, I'm not Filipino, I'm Vietnamese, but in Filipino, ate means older sister or sister. So is that why your name is Ate? Because you're the older sister or something like that? Or is that just your name? I don't know. Deborah said, I feel you, Danny. Yeah. Nona said the split tongue story was so gruesome. LOL. That's what's up. What's that name? Kelsey. Thank you for following me. Ate is laughing. Carol said, you are a blessing and inspiration to many people. So glad God changed your life around. Thank you. Praise God. That's what I hope. I hope that others can see that if I could change, anybody could change. That there's power through redemption. There's power through the love of God and His grace. And only through God am I able to sit here today and share my life now as a person who's on this redemption journey. Lucky, thank you for sharing live. I appreciate you, fam. David, thank you for following me. Sean, thank you for moderating. Thank you for the pin, Trump face. Okay, let me get to these messages. Sean's here but driving right now. Don't do nothing crazy while driving. Paul McDonald said do a backflip. Oh damn! If I could do a backflip, I would. Right? I used to be able to do it when I was young, when I was a little kid. Before the gangs and before all the craziness, I used to be a breakdancer. Like when I was about 9 years old, 9 years old, I used to be a breakdancer. Back in, so when I was 9, how old was I when I was 9? I was born in 83. So this is like 92. Back in 92, I don't know, a lot of y'all in this live, a lot of y'all about around the same age as me. But back then, breakdancing and hip hop and graffiti and skateboarding and BMX biking and what else? Rapping and all that was really big. There was two things that's really big in my neighborhood at the time: the hip hop, whole get down, graffiti, skating, breakdancing, all that, and the gangs. You feel what I'm saying? And so as kids, me and my friends, we got swept up in the breakdancing hip hop wave. We all got into graffiti, tagging, whatever, right? But growing up in the hood, we all kind of like low key knew that in our heart of hearts, because of the environment that we were in, that we would eventually, or we were all wanted to be gang members. We all wanted to be from this certain Asian gang that held sway over our neighborhood. We had cousins from there. Some of us had uncles from there. Some of us had brothers from there. And so it was kind of like, where I was from, it was either like the likelihood of you ending up joining a gang in the hood was like really high, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know nothing else. You know what I'm saying? That's just all we knew. Like we just knew like that was what was considered cool. That was like, you know what I mean, the thing to do, and it was normal in our environment. So me and my boys, we started off as break dancers. We were all into that, you know what I'm saying? We would watch like breaking, we would watch Beat Street, we would watch the Apollo show, you know what I'm saying? We would watch Soul Train, and we would try to learn new moves, right? And every time one of us picked up a move, we would go share it with the rest of the crew. And we had like boxes of cardboard, and we had like pieces of linoleum tile that we used to go to abandoned apartments and rip up off the ground. And we would spread this cardboard or this tile. I'm not even saying the word, I can't even say that. Tile, right? We would spread it out in my homie's driveway or at the park or wherever, and we would just practice our breakdancing moves and teach each other. We called ourselves, when we initially started out, we called ourselves the Little Elements. And then we went and called ourselves Psychotic Funk Junior. And then we went and called ourselves the last crew that our last final name that we came up with was the Illegal Ground Control Crew, IGC for short. And it was me, my homie Lil Goofy, my homie Lil Mikey, my homie Baby's cousin Sam, which is also my homie, my homie Hip, and who else is from the crew? And then we had like other dudes from the crew, but these were like the core, like these were my main circle, right? And we used to go around San Diego. We used to go battle other crews. You feel me? We used to go roll up with our boombox, roll up with our linoleum tile all rolled up in a roll. We used to ride our bikes and go to like neighboring neighborhoods. We used to go like hop on buses and stuff and go to other hoods. And we would roll out the linoleum, put the boombox down, like, what's up? Yo, 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 you want to battle? You know what I'm saying? And we used to go move for move. We used to be in there like gigging, like we used to go battle, right? And we thought we were so cool. And I remember we used to even go down to the beach, Belmont Beach, the boardwalk in San Diego. They got like a roller coaster there. They got like bumper cars, an arcade spot, all kind of food places, and yada yada. There's hella people on the boardwalk, right? We even went down there, and you gotta imagine, I was like 8, 9 years old, and everyone from my crew was like probably like no older than 12 or 13, right? We were just little kids, and we used to roll the tile out down at the beach with our boombox, and we used to dance. And I was the littlest one, so I used to have a hat, and I used to hold the hat out, right? And people used to throw money in there. Hella rich people, right? Down there at the beach, it's like a very touristy kind of place, right? So my boys be on the we used to ride a taxi cab down there to the beach from the hood, and when we get to the beach, we just hop out the taxi cab and run. we were ghetto kids, right? So we'd be like, okay, call the taxi come, like, yeah, we need a ride to Belmont Beach. They were like, all right, jump in there with our boombox and our linoleum and everything. And the whole time, we all just know in our head, like, once we get to Belmont Beach, we're finna jump out and run. So everyone's like trying to be closest to the door. Everyone's like, it's going down, like, please don't leave you, that type of stuff, right? And right when the old boy would pull up, the taxi driver, I don't know if they still have taxis these days, but this is back in the days. And y'all know what taxis are. But if y'all don't know what taxis are yellow cars that people used to pay people to drive them. I don't know. But anyways, the taxi would pull up to Belmont Beach, and me and my boys would hop out, and just run. Get out! You know what I'm saying? And we always, and the taxi driver like, man, you little punk kids, whatever. And we'll run. Then we'll get to Belmont Beach, and we'll roll out the linoleum, put the boombox down, and everyone just be breakdancing for money. And then I just be right there with the hat, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they used to fill the hat up with money, and I take the money, put it in my pocket. Yeah. And we made a lot of money doing that. And from being from the ghetto, being from the hood, like, that was a lot to us back then. We probably made like $50, $100 doing that, right? We all split it up, go get us some food, like, you know what I'm saying? But then things got crazy, as y'all know, and then I ended up running away from home. And when I ran away from home, I had to survive. I had to find a way to make it out there in the streets. And I ended up getting the attention of the Asian gang that held sway over my neighborhood. So I left my breakdancing crew, and I told them, like, I'm gonna go join this gang, right? And everybody from my breakdancing crew was broke. Like, they were sad. Like, why you gonna leave us, bro? Like, I thought we said we are gonna breakdance forever. You know what I'm saying? And why you gonna leave us? But I had to, because to me it was like, one, like I said, growing up in the hood, that was like my calling, to be a gang member. Like, if it was like, are you gonna go be a football player or a gang member? I'll be a gang member before I'm a football player, right? So I went and I joined my hood. And then right after that, I say like 6 months after that, basically everybody from my breakdance crew, all my partners from my breakdance crew, one by one, all started joining my gang. Every single one of them. And today, every single one of our lives have been affected by gangsterism and gang culture in some way. You know what I'm saying? All of us done time. All of us been through the ringer. All of us have been through the struggle. And some of us are still incarcerated today. I'm happy to say that none of us have passed away, but every single one of us has struggled in some kind of way, whether it's addiction, whether it's mental problems, whether it's incarceration. And I could say, and one of my homies didn't. My homie Lack, he didn't join. Vietnamese homie that had very like strict parents, and they were on his bumper. And he lived outside of the hood. He lived in Kearney Mesa. He came from a pretty cool family, whatever. He didn't join. And I remember one day I got back in contact with him through Facebook when I was in prison, and we chopped it up. And we were basically like sharing each other's lives. Like, I was telling him what I've been through, and he was telling me what he had been through since we last been in touch. Because when I left the crew and I joined the gang, we had lost contact for over like 10, 15 years when I got back in touch with him. And my boy told me that he had a child, he was working for an airport, airlines. He was doing hella good. He had a wife. I think he was living still in San Diego at the time. I'm not sure, but basically, what I'm trying to say is that if there were 6 of us, 5 of us went and joined the gang, and 1 person did it. And my boy that didn't, his life turned out, I mean, of course it's not perfect, but his life turned out way better than ours. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting a house, a good job, started a family, never ever was incarcerated, ain't dealing with no drug addiction, ain't dealing with no mental issues, yada, yada, yada. He's just like a regular civilian. The 5 of us that went and joined the gang, all 5 of us have been extremely affected in some form or fashion, whether we lost time, whether we lost our minds, whether we got stuck in the system or addiction. It was just all bad. So I was telling him about everybody, and he was just listening, and it was just sad, like reconnecting, because I came to realize if somehow, some way, if I could have made a different choice, if I could have took a different route, maybe my life would have turned out a lot better like his. You know what I'm saying? Who to know? You feel me? But yeah. I used to be able to do a backflip when I used to be a breakdancer, but I can't do one now. I'm 40 years old. If I try to do a backflip now, it'd be the enemy. Y'all gonna see the enemy on live. Your boy 1222 Free tried to do a backflip and didn't get back up. You know what I'm saying? I'll backflip off this table, and y'all be like, where did he go? Where did he go? Because I'll be on the ground. I wouldn't get back up. You feel me? Okay, Jules, thank you for following me. Nona, that's why you so cool and chill. Navy Monster, good afternoon. I don't know what that means, bang bang. Ate is Ate, LOL, my kids did it. It's 8, LOL, my kids did it. I don't get that. Brenda said hello. AJ Colt said, where you at today, man? I'm down at the Riverfront Park in Independence. Chump Face, do you know what happened to your cellmate from last night's story? No, I don't. We were cellies until he paroled. He was out of Carson, Carson, California. And we were cellies until he paroled, and I just lost touch with him. Paul, thank you for following me. 28 Bang Bang, thank you for following me. Ty Wood, good afternoon to you, fam. I hope you're doing good today, Ty. Navy Mom said 83, baby. Woo woo. Yep, 83, baby. Bang Bang said 80s, baby. 80s gracefully. I thought you were younger than me. Thank you. Josh, I was born in 84, G. Yeah, I got all my 80s babies up here. The best generation ever. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I am so happy and I am so blessed to be able to say that I grew up during the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That I grew up during that era, because I believe the 90s was the best era ever. I don't care what anybody says. You know what I'm saying? I believe the 90s was the best era ever. And after that, everything went to hell. You know what I'm saying? So, thank God, praise God that I was able to experience that era. You know what I'm saying? When gangster rap first hit the scene. When Dr. Dre dropped the Chronic. When Snoop Dogg was doing his thing. NWA. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when all that was cracking. You know what I'm saying? Life was different. When we used to all ride bikes and run around in the streets, and my sisters and her friends used to play Chinese jump rope in the courtyard of our apartments. You feel me? And kids was always out in the streets having fun, and nobody was stuck on their phones or stuck in the house all day. You know what I'm saying? And every day was adventure. You know what I'm saying? That is what I miss, and that's the nostalgia that I always go back on. Like, nowadays I see kids, every now and then out here in my community, I see like a group of kids riding their bikes, right? And I always look at that like, man, I remember when me and my friends used to do that. When me and my friends, when I was a kid, we couldn't afford no bikes, right? So to keep it 100, me and my homies, we used to go steal people's bikes, and then we would just like strip them down and exchange the parts. We would spray paint them and sand the serial number off, and then that's how we got our bikes. You feel me? We go to the rich neighborhoods and just steal hella bikes, take them back to our neighborhood, break them down, switch out the parts, make them look different. And throw pegs on the back wheel, throw pegs on the front wheel. We'd be riding, doubled up, tripled up. One person sitting on the handlebar, one person riding a bike, one person on the back peg, or one person on the handlebar, one person on the back peg. We used to go roll hella deep. We had all kind of bikes. You feel me? But I miss that. Like, I miss those times. I miss how life was so different back then. Okay, Audrey, thank you for the rouse. Jen said, hey, Danny. Hey, Jen. Josh said breakdancing was a whole era, bruh. Yeah, Josh, you know what I'm talking about. Breakdancing, doing graffiti, skating, you feel me? BMX biking, all that. That was a whole nother vibe back then. Like for my friends and our generation, we woke up every day like, yeah, let's get better at this. Let's get better at tagging. Let's get better at skating. Let's get better at breakdancing. And honestly, that stuff kept us physically fit. Like, we was busting our butt trying to learn these new moves and working. Actually, we were working out. Matter of fact, put your kids into breakdancing. You know what I'm saying? You want them to lose weight, you want them to exercise. Boy. You man, I be seeing kids now. I seen kids now on YouTube and stuff like that. Little kids, like 10-year-old kids breakdancing, doing crazy stuff now. Far beyond what me and my friends were doing. We were just doing head spins and windmills and flares in 1990s and 2000s and stuff like that. But these kids nowadays, they're doing like flares into a windmill, into a head spin, into a pose, into all kind of crazy. I'm like, man, this little kid only 10 years old, got a 6-pack, got like an 8-pack. I can't understand that stuff, but it's a whole new generation. Hey, thank you for the roses. Tina Marie and 28, bang, bang. Nalo said, what would you do if you had what? Okay, let me read this slower. What would you do if you had a child? Okay, Nalo said, what would you do if you had a child and he wanted to become a gang member? Let me fix this goal real quick. And thank y'all for everyone that's been donating. Every time I reach my goal, I add another 100, and that's how I keep it going. You feel me? Make it simple, and if y'all donate, I appreciate it. But so that y'all know, I'm here to hang out with y'all, to just spread love and positivity. My folks, my core supporters, those that got love for me. Tina Marie, thank you for the roses. They cashed at me, they looked out for me, so that enables me to go live and not even trip, whether y'all give me or not. You feel what I'm saying? Because I got my folks that got my back, and I'm able to come on here and speak and share and do what I would like to do as a content creator. And there's people that support me, so those who do, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. So Nalo said, what would you do if you had a child and he or she wanted to become a gang member? You know what I would do? First and foremost, before my child would ever even have the thought of becoming a gang member, right? From the day my child is born, right? I will make sure that my child and I have a super duper strong bond. You know what I'm saying? I will make sure that my child knows emotional intelligence. I would make sure that my child knows that he or she, whenever they need to come speak to me, come let me know anything, that they are safe to come and holler at me. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? I will always have their back. I will always respect them. I will always appreciate them. And I will always treat them as an equal, as a real person, as a human being. Because a lot of people, they be looking at their child as beneath them. And when you look at your child as beneath you, then you end up mistreating your child. You know what I'm saying? And you don't, the communication is broken. So first and foremost, before all, I would make sure that my relationship with my child is right and tight. And then if it ever gets to a point, more than likely, I'm letting y'all know this. More than likely, if my relationship with my child is that tight, he or she is not going to go to the gangs. You feel what I'm saying? Because the thing is, he or she would love me so much, he or she would respect me so much as a father, because of the way I raise her or him up and the way that I treat her or him, that for him or her to know that I'm disappointed in them for whatever reason will completely break their heart, because they would never want to disappoint me as their father, because they would love and respect me that much. But if my child would ever get to the point where for whatever reason he or she decides to go and wants to join a gang or whatever, I would literally, depending on the situation and how deep he or she is into it, for one, let's just say that he or she's really deep into this gang stuff, I would literally uproot my whole entire family and I would move. I don't care if I got to move across the country. I don't care if I got to move across the United States. I don't care if I got to move to the east side of Taipei or the west side of Madagascar. But I will move. And the reason why I will move is because my child is a child, and my child is very easily influenced. You feel what I'm saying? And now when my child went and joined this gang has a major influence on my child, to the point where it's to the point where my child is basically brainwashed by the gang's warped beliefs. And once you become brainwashed by these warped beliefs, and what I mean by warped beliefs is like the gang before my family, snitches get stitches, F the police, whatever. The gang mentality, they're teaching these kids this, right? Thug life, outlaws, you know what I'm saying? We're against all laws, gang and bang bang or whatever, right? These influences get so deeply ingrained in them that it becomes reality for them. It becomes fact to them. They live by these warped beliefs, right? And the only way to break someone fully out of that, they got to be completely removed from their playgrounds, their playthings, and their play friends. 3 plays. right? And you got to take them completely out of that environment, because how are you going to take a kid that joined a gang and still have them in the same environment and expect them to change, or expect them to avoid the gang and the pressure of the gang that's all around them? There's no way. It's impossible. So the only way for me, from my experiences, because I've been through it, I would literally uproot my whole entire family for the sake of my child, for the sake of my family, to save my child. Because after I uproot him or her, now that I distance him or her from the environment, now that the environment no longer has influence upon my child, that's when I can help re-influence my child and change his or her thinking, and let him or her know in a new environment, like, nah, you ain't gotta live this way, bro. You ain't gotta be out there wilding out. You ain't gotta be out there tripping or living blindly. You know what I'm saying? But really, y'all should put your kids into activities, into sports. I highly recommend this. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but as soon as your child can get to working, put them to work. You know what I'm saying? Find them a job. Teach them responsibility. Teach them financial literacy. Teach them what it's like to get up every day and clock in and clock out. Let them earn their own monies, because this is the thing. If your child is working, whether it's 4 to 8 hours a day, that's a whole chunk of time in their day that they can't be running the streets. That's a whole chunk of time in their day where they're gonna rub elbows with coworkers and people that they usually don't rub elbows with. And these people can end up being their friends. And these people could end up showing a different lifestyle compared to the lifestyle that they only know in their environment. You feel what I'm saying? So there's many different things that you can do, but if your child is fully in the gang, it comes down to life or death for me. If my child is actually fully in the gang, I don't care, whatever it takes. We gotta take, because a lot of families, this is the problem. And I don't blame y'all, but a lot of families that have children that are in gangs, y'all remain in the same environment. And the reason why a lot of y'all stay in the same environment is because y'all can't afford to leave that environment. Y'all, more than likely, y'all ain't got it like that, right? And so, if y'all ain't got it like that, but if you choose to live in an environment where it's gang infested, this and that, then from the gate, from the dribble, from the day your child is born, you better be on your child's bumper. You better build a bond with your child. You better do everything in your power to keep your child from getting influenced, because they're going to be a part of your environment. Every time they step outside, the gangs, they tag on the walls. They mark up the territory. They mark up the hood. As kids, we're going to read the writing on the wall. We're going to become curious. What is that? They're going to go to school. They're going to see groups of people dressed in a certain way. Lavender Flowers, thank you for the hand heart. I really appreciate you and I love you. They're going to see groups of people hanging out, wearing certain colors, and they're gonna be drawn to that. Why? Because that is considered cool in their environment. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to get in your child's head and tell them what is cool and what is uncool. Cool is being a man. Cool is taking care of your family. Cool is showing others the love of God. Cool is being kind to your fellow human beings. These are the attributes and these are the positive things that you could push into your child to get control of their mind before the warped beliefs that the gang and the hood and the environment is going to put into their head, as well as media. Because if you look at the media, it's super hyped up as far as all the violence, as far as the sexuality, as far as the craziness. The media constantly just pours that into your child as well. So you got to understand, like, as a kid, their brain ain't fully developed. They're still young. They're getting bombarded by all kinds of different stuff, whether it's negative or it's positive. So you have the power to basically decide what your child's gonna get bombarded with. Because no matter what, your child's gonna get bombarded with hella negativity, because that's the world that we live in. So just as much negativity that your child's gonna get bombarded with, you gotta bombard your child with positivity as well. And the main thing, the greatest gift that you give your child is a super duper close relationship with them, with you. You know what I'm saying? Your child should never, ever, ever, ever feel like he or she has to keep a secret from you. Instead of being your child's parent, you could be your child's parent, but I highly recommend that you also be your child's confidant. You also be your child's best friend, someone that your child could come to no matter what. I don't care what he or she has to share. I don't care what it is. They should always feel comfortable and be able to come to you. Next question. Okay. I said Lil Elements. That was dope though. Thank you. Josh said you're funny, G. Thank you, Josh. Skip Jack said this dude looks like Brittany Griner. Thank you. I appreciate it. Brittany Griner's probably hella fine, and you know what I'm saying? I be that pretty MF. You know what I'm saying? 1222 free. Don't hate. Mandy, thank you for the smiley faces. 28 bang bang. We all did that at some time in our life for sure. Hey Tay, thank you for sharing the live. Skip Jack, most boring storyteller ever. Tell us how you became a prisoner in Russia. Skip Jack, thank you for joining my live, man. Hang out. I'm the most boring storyteller ever, but I got your attention, and you're sitting here. Nothing but love to you, Skip Jack. Hang out, man. Jenka, damn, what? Damn, what? I don't understand. I don't understand what the hell that says. Clearly, hey, Jenka, throw up the, okay. Jenka, thank you for joining my love. Come hang out. I love trolls. I really love trolls because I know that in order for you to be a troll or a hater, you must be dealing with something inside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to hate on somebody that you don't even know, you have no idea who I am or what I'm about, but you decided to join my live today and just put all this craziness in my chat, and you decided to try to troll my chat or whatever. So today, I'm sending you nothing but love, and I hope that the negativity that's in you right now, that it leaves. You know what I'm saying? And you get back to, you know what I'm saying, showing your fellow human being like the respect and the love that they deserve. And that's why I'm not gonna knock you for hating on me and trolling on me, because I'm gonna have compassion on you. And I hope you can learn from my example. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you look at somebody long enough, you can see all the ugly things in them if you want to. But if you also look at somebody long enough and you choose to, you can see all the beautiful things in them, all the positive things in them. So whoever that Jenka and oh boy, whoever was hating on me, I choose to look at you like somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's cousin, somebody's uncle, somebody's loved one. You matter to somebody. So instead of me knocking you down and disrespecting you, I'm not going to do that, because just as much as I wouldn't want someone to knock my brother or my sister or my loved one down when they're just chilling and chillaxing and being cool, I wouldn't do that to you. So hang out and keep on trolling, please. Don't stop. I appreciate you, because it doesn't work on me. You feel me? Jenka said, cool story. Now throw your set. Ooh, Jenka, you still here? Epoxy and polishing. What's the point of what the? I don't bang no more. Epoxy said, what's the point of banging, bro? You're just getting pimped by the white man system. I don't bang no more, bro. I'm a ex-gang member. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Jake, Roxy Ray said, it's so hard to get through that, but you made, so hard to get through that, but you made who you are. You're beautiful. Thank you, Roxy Ray. I appreciate you. Trump face, if you could do it over, that's a very good question. People always say if you go back and erase all the mistakes of your life, you'll be erasing yourself. If I could go back and do it all over, honestly, to tell you the truth, I probably wouldn't. More than likely, I wouldn't. And the reason why I wouldn't is because everything that I've been through made me who I am today. And another reason why I wouldn't is because y'all might think this is crazy for me to say this, but I wouldn't do it because I believe that this life and everything that I've been through and everything that I survived was all part of God's plan for me. Y'all might say I'm crazy or think I'm way out with this, but I truly believe that I'm a messenger and that God is using me. I can't explain why I went through what I went through, but I don't have to understand it. I just gotta trust in God and just know that this is His plan for me. You know what I'm saying? And I accept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm His soldier and I'm a rock it out. I don't understand it, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? So if I could go back and do it over, would I? Nah, I wouldn't. And another reason why I stand on that, because if I go back and do it over, nothing's gonna, like, if I go back and do it over, I'm not tripping on what I've been through. It sucks what I've been through, right? And the reason why I'm not tripping on what I've been through is because I know at the end of this life, I'm just a sojourner. I'm just a pilgrim. I'm just passing through this life unto my eternal home in heaven. So I know that regardless of what I go through in this life, it's all gonna end one day, and I'm gonna take a trip upstairs, right? But if God chose to use me, and this is God's plan for me, and if He chose to use me so that while I'm here on this earth, I could impact people in some way, or show people the love of God, or spread the gospel of Jesus Christ in some way, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm just a vessel, and I'm not a vessel that's trying to struggle in God's hands and go against the grain. Nah, I'm a vessel. I'm a willing vessel, and I walk in faith, and I accept this is His plan for me. It's good. It's good. My God is a good God. It's good. Yeah, I went through this. I went through that. I went through that. But it's good though, because His plan for me is perfect. So don't even trip. You know what I mean? I taste it. Thank you for sharing. You're very motivational and funny. Thank you. Leah said, Danny, you need to do some yoga and stretching and keep it, bro. For sure. Hey, when I was in prison, they started offering like self-help groups, stuff that inmates could go to and earn time off by participating in these groups, right? You do a certain amount of hours, you get a certain amount of time off, and all of this is part of the rehabilitation era that California prisons started coming out with, right? Because before California prison, it used to be CDC, California Department of Corrections. Then sometime later on in the 2000s, they came out with CDCR, California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. And then when that R came on the end of CDC, they basically started coming through with a whole new wave of programs, whole new wave of self-help groups, stuff that was available to inmates to be able to earn time off and go. And that was the incentive. You go to these groups, you get earn time off. But really, they figured that people go to these groups will learn something in the process of. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Who are you?
AJ Colt Ty.
How do I? Are you the one on my live?
Yeah.
Come join my live real quick.
That's Big Austin.
Hey, what's up, man? I got someone that just. What you doing? Hey, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Can I shake your hand?
Yeah.
Thank you for swinging by, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know that was you.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You want to say what's up to the people?
Sure.
Hey,
Guys.
what's your TikTok? Tell them.
Here, I'll show them it.
Hey, y'all follow the homie right here. He pulled up on me down here at the park.
I'll comment hi TikTok.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
So, what's your handle? You're gonna comment in the chat?
Yeah, I just commented.
Okay. What's your handle? You're gonna comment in the chat? Yeah. So he's gonna comment his handle in the chat, y'all. Right here. AJ Colt Ty. And he put hi TikTok. It's pinned to the top. Y'all follow the youngster right here, man, and y'all show him some love. You feel me? Man, thank you for pulling up on me,
Yeah,
man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Have a good day.
You too. That's what's up. Hey, you brought my day, fam.
Yeah.
Damn. Praise God. Praise God. That little youngster pulled up on me, y'all. Praise God. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's about. Praise God. User with the gang numbers. Y'all follow him. Y'all follow AJ Colt Ty. Y'all show the little youngster some love. You feel me? Man. Okay. Do you have kids? No, I don't. I think I used to live in San Diego. I miss it sometimes. Bang Bang said you're welcome. Man, I was gonna get to a story, but I got hella messages. AJ Colt Ty said, I'm good, man. I'm on my way to Independence Park. Oh, so that was him. Yee! My little young friend. That's what's up. Y'all run this TikTok up, y'all. Y'all follow little young AJ Ty, man, and y'all run this TikTok up, man. Show the little homie some love. You know what I'm saying? Show him some positivity. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You feel me? Okay. I got to peel my orange. Y'all gotta eat your fruits and vegetables too every day. Seriously, try to add it. At least if you don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, at least try to eat one meal. You know what I'm saying, or add it to each meal, or one meal, or do something. You know what I'm saying? But the same thing that animals be eating, chimpanzees, monkeys, lemurs, and all that. That's what we need to be eating. I don't know why, but I just know it's good for you. You feel what I'm saying? So just do it, and just trust that I ain't leading you astray. Vitamin C. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Michelle said, awesome brother from Houston, Texas. Thank you, Michelle. Roxy Ray said, so was the 80s. I don't know. Yeah. Miss Cynthia said, dude, you're so young. Life is a journey, and you still can be someone. Hi from Houston. Thank you. Gnome followed me. Thank you. Those of you who ain't followed me yet, I ask that you please follow me. Ain't nothing but good vibes. You can ask my folks in the chat. Those of y'all that can't give me, it's cool. Don't trip. I ask that you just tap the screen and run up the likes. And one last thing, I often what's it called? Reload or whatever. I don't know what the word is right now. I'm having a brain fart. But I often take these, whatever. If you missed this live or whatever, or other lives, I often take them, the whole ones, the whole thing, and I repost them onto my YouTube channel. So if you ain't following me on YouTube or subscribe to my YouTube yet, hit my face up here, go to the link on my bio and go subscribe to my YouTube. Or if you want to go straight over there, my handle on YouTube is free-1222. Yeah, that's my handle. But please follow me, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that has already followed and has already subscribed. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all are all that in a bag of chips. No. Have your friends page you and call from a landline. Huh? I don't know what that means. Audrey said, you're one of my favorite TikTokers. Yeah! boom, I received that. Thank you, RG. You don't know how much that means to me, because for me to go from, I don't know, starting off on TikTok and just messing around, fast forward to today to become someone's actually favorite TikToker, and I got a lot of people that tell me that. I love you, you're my favorite TikToker, whatever. It completely blows my mind. You feel what I'm saying? And I thank you for that. I received that. Audrey M. King, I'm your favorite TikToker? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna follow you because anyone that calls me their favorite needs to be followed. You feel me? Y'all run up Audrey's TikTok too. Audrey M. King, right here in the chat. What? Ochikana? Alive, not alone. I don't know what that means. 3-way call. User and gang numbers. Do you have kids? No, I don't have no kids. I have a pet, a son named Sosa, but he's a cat. I have a son named Sosa. He's a cat. That's my only kid. Okay. No one says. So that's where my bike went. Leah said, "Thank you, Flo, for the chocolate strawberries. I appreciate you." Leah said, "Have you ever went into Thrifties in Linda Vista as a kid? I was the cashier there. 93. What? Yeah. Let me tell you guys this story right here. 93, 96. I joined my hood in 93. Around that time, I started doing time, but I used to go to Thrifties in Linda Vista. They used to sell the ice cream in the front. I think back then it was like probably like 25 cents a scoop or less. You feel me? So yeah, I used to hit up the Thrifties back then. But look, let me tell y'all the story. The first time I was ever arrested in my life. Now this is not me getting locked. This is the first time I was ever arrested in my life. So boom, there I was in the hood, right? I was hanging out with my cousin Dumbo. Some of y'all know about my cousin Dumbo. I shared a children's book that I wrote about me and my cousin hooking up a bike, whatever, right? So my cousin Dumbo was ready, a gang member. He was ready from the Asian gang that held sway over my neighborhood. At that time, we were hanging out. I was probably about like, I was really young. I was probably like 7 years old. You feel what I'm saying? Anyways, 7 or 8 years old. I was super young. And my cousin was probably he's probably like 4 years older than me. So he's probably like 12 or 11, somewhere around there, right? And I was hanging out with him. We was in the hood. We was walking through the shopping area with Ding Dong, Thrifties, and all that right there. And we ran into one of my cousin Dumbo's homeboys named Camel. They were from the same hood, right? And they started chopping it up, whoop, whoop. And back then, in the early 90s, all my 80s babies know what I'm talking about. They had this game called Street Fighter, this arcade game, right? That was like lit. Like everybody in the hood was playing Street Fighter, popping quarters. Everybody in the hood was playing Street Fighter, popping quarters into the machine, just feeding the machine, right? And every day in the hood, basically, as a kid, you had to get your Street Fighter in. Every day you had to get your Street Fighter fix in, right? But we were broke. And I don't know if you were there this day, Leah, but it'd be a trip if you were. So me, my cousin Dumbo, and his homie Camel start plotting. Camel had a flathead screwdriver on him because he was using it to break into cars and stuff like that, right? And he had a hammer because he used a hammer to hammer out people's ignitions in the car to steal the whole car. So we came up with this genius idea as kids. Remember, we were all kids. Camel was probably like the same age as my cousin Dumbo. So so they're telling me, look, we're gonna go inside the Thrifties. In the front of the Thrifties is like a triple gumball machine. There's like 6 of them, 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, but it's all one stand, and they all got locks on them, right? So our plan was this. My cousin Dumbo said, look, we're gonna go inside the Thrifties. I'm gonna walk up to the gumball machine with the flathead and the hammer. I'm gonna bust the lock out. Danny, when I bust the lock out, I want you to grab the gumball machine and run out the door. And Camel, you're gonna be at the front door holding the front door open, so when we run out, we just have the door will be wide open, right? So I'm a little kid. I'm like, let's do this. I ain't tripping. Whatever big cousin want to do, I'm down, right? So we did everything as we planned, right? We walk up in the Thrifties. Camel's holding the front door. Bam, right in the front. We walked up in there. There's hella cashiers, people in the store shopping and all that. My cousin Dumbo just put the screwdriver into the lock on top of the gumball machine. And he bust out the hammer and started, wham, hella loud in front of everybody. The whole store just went silent. They all just looked at us like, what the hell are these kids doing? Wham! wham! He started whacking away at the flathead screwdriver, right? And they pulled the screwdriver up, and they pulled the whole lock out. And he's like, grab it, grab it. So I grabbed the gumball machine, I lifted it up, because the gumball machine basically had like a stick going through the middle. That's what the lock kept the gumball machine from lifting up, right? So I grabbed that sucker and I pulled it up. And he's like, run! So I ran out the front door. Camel's holding the front door. I was a little kid, I ran out the front door. And there's a shopping center parking lot. And we booked it across the parking lot, but as we were running, a police car just happened to be cruising through the parking lot. And we ran past him. 3 little kids, one holding the gumball machine, right? And so the police probably like, what's up with these kids? But they didn't really trip out, right? So we ran through the parking lot and there's a McDonald's. We ran to the McDonald's and there's a wall. There's a cinder block concrete wall that separates the McDonald's from the Shell's gas station, right? We ran over there. We jumped over the wall, and on behind the Shell's gas station, they had like a big old cargo container where they used to do recycling at, right? So we hid behind this cargo container. We weren't tripping on the police because we didn't think they trip on us, right? So we behind this cargo container and we opened up the candy machine, the gumball machine. My cousin and Camel, they weren't tripping on the candy. It was a gang of like little fruit candy that was all hard and stuff, right? But they were like, let's pour this stuff out. Forget the candy. I said, nah. I'm a baby kid. I was like, hold up, time out. Let me go look for a bag or something, right? So I ran around. I found me a bag. I went over there like, nah, give me all the candy. So they poured all the candy to the bag for me. I had a whole bag of candy. I was like, yeah, I'm on, right? And then they opened up the gumball machine. And inside the gumball machine, I remember, it was $2.75. My cousin Dumbo got $1 because he was older. Campbell got $1 because he was older. And I got 75 cents, right? So bam, I got a whole bag of candy and 75 cents, 3/4. I was like, we better go to the mini market and go play some Street Fighter, right? And right when we were about to come out from behind the storage container, the police had rolled up in there. I guess Thrifty's called the police. Like, hey man, these kids just robbed us, right? So the police that saw us running through the parking lot, they're like, we saw those kids. We're gonna go, you know what I mean? So as we were about to come out from behind the container and go hit up the mini market, which is the liquor store in the hood, go play some Street Fighter. The police pulled back there and they jumped up, they came running up and drew down on us. I was a little ass kid, never ever had a gun pointing in my face like that, right? And they said, get down on the ground. And I was like, oh damn. I had a bag full of candy and the 75 cents. I dropped the bag, I dropped the quarters on the ground, I just got down on the ground, right? I was like, oh no, right? So they came and they cuffed us up and all that. And they put us, all 3 of us, in the car. And then they were like, you have the right to remain silent. They started reading us our Miranda rights. I ain't never heard that stuff in my life. I was just sitting there, right? So they asked me. It was Camel, my cousin Dumbo, and then me. They said, now that we read your rights, do you want to talk? I said, man, what are you talking about, right? And my cousin Dumbo, he nudged me with his knee. He said, nah, he don't want to talk. He don't got nothing to say. And the police said, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. And I'm telling the police, whatever my cousin said, that's what I want to do, right? Because I don't know what's going on. I'm only a little kid, right? So basically, my cousin said he didn't want to talk. He pleaded the fifth. And homie Camel, same thing. Pleaded the fifth. Anyways, they took us down to the station. They put us in the holding tank, and they handcuffed us to a bench in the holding tank, right? And they called Camel's mom. Camel's mom came down to the station, beat his ass in front of the whole police station, and they let him go home. And then with me, they're like, what's your phone number? What's your this and that? But I was so young, I didn't know my phone number. I was like, I don't know what my phone number is. Like, what the hell kind of question is that? And they're like, we need your phone number so we call your parents to come pick you up, right? I said, I don't know my phone number, but this is my cousin. So could you just release me to my aunt? You feel what I'm saying? So the police, at the end of the day, they ended up releasing to my aunt, my cousin Dumbo's mom, when she came to get us, right? And that was the first time ever. I was a little kid. That was the first time I ever got arrested in my life. Hey, thank y'all for helping me reach my goal. I appreciate y'all. Every time we reach the goal, those that don't know, I reset it and I just added 100 to it. That's my thing. And those of y'all who helping me reach it, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the love. And thank y'all for hanging out, and I thank y'all for finding me worthy of your time. You feel me? But yeah, Leah, it's crazy that you worked there back in the days, because I don't know if you remember that. If you do, if you worked there that time, but me, my cousin, and the homie Camel, we ended up getting banned from Thrifties in Linda Vista. They ended up putting our face. We were little kids, but it took pictures of us. The manager of Thrifties came out because the police ended up driving us back to the front of Thrifties, and the manager came out and said, yeah, that was them, and he pointed us out, and they all took pictures of us, and they put like a paper a picture of us in the thrifties, letting all the employees know, if you see these kids, they're banned from thrifties. Don't let them in here no more. So talking about back in the days, woo, 93, 96, yeah. Around that, 93, 96. So when I did this, 93, I was 10. So I did this around like 91, 90. Okay, so probably you weren't there. Okay, makes sense now. Okay, let's see here. Paige, we were having that conversation today. The generations are insanely different, for sure. Big Austin joined the live. Thank you, Big Austin. Tanya, I raised 3 as a single mom, and they come to me for about everything. That's how it should be. Kurt Misa said, "What's good, Danny? What's good, Kurt?" What? We said, "Preach my hometown mentality." Amen to that. Let's see here. Vanessa, thank you for following me. Estivieta said, "How old were you when you got your first tattoo? And what did it say?" Yeah, feel me? Okay, trip on this tattoo story. So, when I was 13 years old, those of y'all from California will be familiar with the California Youth Authority, which is a juvenile prison. It's the highest you go as a juvenile in the juvenile system in California. It's basically like there's group homes. The lowest is probably like group homes, and then there's camps and juvenile halls and all that. And at the very last stop in the juvenile system in California is the California Youth Authority. Anything after that is prison, right? So the California Youth Authority is considered like a juvenile prison. This is where all the gangs throughout California come through and congregate, and everybody's meeting everybody from everywhere, and everybody's just churned up, and little kids are trying to like basically prison politics blindly. Like, they're just trying to act like the big homies in prison, and they're trying to set rules and regulations in the California Youth Authority and try to like mimic the elders in prison, right? So we was like really churned up. A lot of kids were scared to go to the California Youth Authority because it was the wild, wild west, right? So I went to the California Youth Authority when I was 13. I did 4 years there in the California Youth Authority. I paroled when I was 17. But while I was there, like I said, we wanted to emulate those in prison, right? So I wanted to get sleeved down. I wanted to get tagged down. I wanted to act like I was a convict already, right? So one day, I'm talking to my cellie. My cellie was a Mexican homie named Neto from Logan Heights in San Diego. And he had like a cross tattooed on his arm. And I was talking to him like, "Bro, how'd you get that cross done? Woo woo." And you guys gotta understand, we were hella young, like 13, 14 years old, right? And he told me, like, yeah, one of my homeboys made a tattoo machine in the hood, and he just hooked me up one day. I was like, "You can make your own tattoo machine?" He's like, "Yeah." And I asked him, like, "How?" He started explaining to me, you gotta get a motor from like a CD player, and you gotta put it to a pen, a tube, and gotta get some a guitar needle, and sharpen it up, and hook it to the tattoo machine, and make it spin, and go through the pen, and you could use it, right? She's breaking the whole thing down for me. Put a battery pack to it, and woo woo. So I'm like, damn, that sounds hella interesting, and I wanted to get tattooed down, right? So I started making a tattoo machine. I couldn't figure it out, but then I went to other dudes, and I just kept on looking around, asking people for help, and finally I was able to make me a whole tattoo machine, right? So the first tattoo I ever did was this, right? It's TOC. That's basically some hood stuff, right? And I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I just basically put the outline right here of what I wanted, and I told my cellie, I said, "What do I do?" He said, "You just basically," oh yeah, and then we made our own ink and stuff. And we basically, the way we make ink in prison or in the California Youth Authority, we would light chest pieces on fire, these little plastic chest pieces, right? And then the black smoke that would rise up from the chest pieces be on fire is called soot. And we would take like a piece of like a notepad or whatever, and we would roll it into a cone, and we put that cone over the burning chest pieces, and that soot would rise up into the cone, and it would accumulate in there. And after that, we would take a razor blade and just scrape all that black soot off, and we would mix it with Head and Shoulders or toothpaste, and we would thicken it up, and it would become tattoo ink. That's homemade ink, right? So I had some ink. I had a tattoo machine. We're in a cell, and I'm asking Neto. I said, "What do I do?" And Neto was like, "All you do is take the needle, put it in your arm, and go down, like trace the outlines, right?" I'm like, "That's it." So I didn't know what I was doing, and the needle was hella long. So I stuck it in my arm, and I knew that tattoos hurt, and I knew that maybe they bleed or whatever, right? So I stuck it in my arm. It hurt like hell, but I was like thugging it out, like, yeah, I'm about to get tatted out, right? So I stuck it in my arm. I went down, and I stuck it up here, and I went down. I stuck it over here. I went down. I'm making all the straight lines, right? And it was just bleeding. It was just leaking, because I don't know y'all can see it, right? I don't know y'all can see it, but because I covered it up with ink. But all these scar right here, I basically put the needle in my arm, and I went down, and I went so deep that my whole skin opened up. And right here, it opened up on this side too, and it opened up here. So basically, it was just like I was taking a razor blade and just cutting my arm open. But I didn't know what I was doing. I was a kid, so my arm was just leaking hella blood, right? And I grabbed a rag, and I wiped it. And when I wiped it, it was just a big old hole in my arm. My arm was just cut open, right? And my son was like, nah, that's not how you're supposed to do it. Like, it's not supposed to. I said, why is it bleeding like this? He said, that's not. He said, you're going too deep and you're messing yourself up. So I was like bleeding out. So I had to hit on the door and tell him, hey man, call the police, man, I'm bleeding out. Police came, like, what's wrong with you? I said, man, I tried to tattoo myself. And they started laughing. They said, you stupid little kid. That's what you get. Took me to an infirmary, and the nurses had to patch me up. They had to put like butterfly band-aids and get me back right. But after that, after it healed and everything, I said, okay, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. You know what I mean? So I started practicing on my arms. So everything from the elbow down, I did this as a little kid in the California Youth Authority. All this. The spider web. And you look at my hand, it says CYA, 97 to 2000. I put that there because it was the worst years of my life. I did time in CYA. And the spider web, basically the spider web, it represents the system, the juvenile and adult prison system, right? And a lot of us, the spider web is a system, and a lot of us are like flies. We fly, we get stuck in the system, and it's hard to get out. You know what I'm saying? Once you're stuck in that spider web, or the system spider web, it's hard to get out. And that's why I got that there, because, you know what I mean? That was my life. I was a convict. I was a juvenile convict, and I was stuck in the system. And little did I know, at that time, at that time, I would go on to do 21 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. But yeah, everything from here down. This is a map of Vietnam. This says Vietnam right here. This is like a Vietnam mascot. Some hood stuff. Some chick. Just nobody. It's just a chick and a spider web. But that was my first tattoos ever, y'all, and that's how I did it. And after that, I started practicing on myself. I got better and better. I started practicing on other dudes. I got better and better, but I'm not at a place where I feel like I'm a professional or nothing like that. I do art, but I was just messing around. Thank you, Perla, for the roses. I appreciate you. What? Thirst for Truth said, how many children do you have? I don't have no children. Zalo said, that is where I'm at now, changing everything to help him. I don't get it. Notice that, are you still in contact with any of the old homies you used to run with? Yeah. I'm in contact with a lot of them, but mainly through social media. Sometimes some of them join my live and hang out. Even though I decided to change my life and everything, a lot of my homies still got love for me because of who I was and how deeply I was into that life. So when I decided to make a route change, a lot of them supported it because they're like, bam, we never ever thought that you, of all people, will come to a place where you want to change. And not only change, but become like somebody that others could look towards who want to change as well. You know what I'm saying? Like a role model or whatever. Because when I was deep in that life, I was so deep in that life, and nobody ever thought that I would snap out of it. You know what I'm saying? And so for me to snap out of it, it was such a huge thing. People couldn't help but just be like, you know what? That dude right there, he's been through so much. Like, we know his story first, like personally. And they was like, you know what? Out of love for the homie, we just want him to live. Like, we just want him to be happy, because that dude's been running the streets, been doing his thing since he was 10 years old. Reputable, handling his business. At one point was calling shots and everything. And I just told, and when I was at the prime of my career, I chose to walk away and I chose to follow God. So regardless of what people feel or how they think, you gotta just create your own path. You gotta be your own man, and you're gonna walk with God. Don't even trip, like whatever people think or however they feel. But if you're doing right, and you really are about what you say you are, then people got no choice but to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Lavender Flowers, have a good day. I hope you have a blessed day too, Lavender Flowers. I don't know what the hell is going on here. There's some weird comments in here. Nalo said, thank you, Danny. You're welcome, Nalo. Leah said, unconditional love. Unconditional love right back to you, Beaster. Tanya said, how's Sosa? Sosa's chilling. That boy is living a good life. You know what I'm saying? He's probably running around right now at home in the backyard somewhere. Thirst for Truth said, how many children do you have, bro? You sound very professional at raising children. I have no children, but I just like someone who really likes to seek knowledge. And while I was in prison, I studied and I try to like understand how to be a better parent if I were to ever have kids one day, because I feel like that's a huge responsibility and it's nothing to play with. So I wanted to learn, as far as if I ever happen to have kids, I'll be prepared in how to be a better parent. You know what I'm saying? Jessica said, I was just in La Pine. I don't know where La Pine is. How far are you from there? I'm in Independence, Oregon. I don't know where La Pine is. I'm not from Oregon. I'm from Cali. Mother Hustler said, once you get haters and the devil starts attacking you, that means God is working on bigger blessings. I received that. Thank you very much. Mother Hustler, I need to get at you so we can do what we need to do as far as the commission and the app thing goes. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna check that thing out and try to figure it out, and let's get cracking so we can work together. As you know, I spent a lot of my life on the inside, so technology and all that is kind of hard for me to figure out. But hopefully, everything that you told me, it'll be easy, it'll be real simple to figure out and get done. But I thank you for joining my live, and I thank you for finding me as someone who you consider worth working with and representing and promoting your business. You feel what I'm saying? It boggles my mind. It blows my mind every time people reach out to me and want to do some kind of brand deals or promotions, because I'd be like, why would anybody want to work with me the way I look and the tattoos and stuff like that? But it's people like you who see me for who I am today, regardless of what the exterior is. You see my interior, and I appreciate you like more than you will ever know. It humbles me so much to know that today I'm at a place in my life that regardless of what I look like on the outside, people see my heart and they find me worthy of working with them and being a part of their business and promoting their brand. So thank you, and I will be at you as soon as possible. I don't know some of these messages. There's so many, and if I don't get to them or I don't understand what they are, my bad. Marcy says, I love you. I love you too, Marcy. My boy AJ Colt just pulled up on me. I'm gonna ignore that message. Maggie said, we do recover. So proud of you. Drug life, gang life, we do recover. Amen to that. We sure do. Becky said you went through it, so you have a testimony. Trump Face said, bro, meet the right people. You need to be a motivational speaker. You know what, Trump Face? A lot of people have been telling me that. They say you need to be a motivational speaker. That's your calling. You're a good storyteller or whatever. And yeah, if I could get paid to be a motivational speaker, I would love to. Just to get paid for talking about my life. I'm not sitting here like trying to be a motivational speaker. I'm just speaking the truth. I'm saying I'm just speaking from the way I see things, my views, and because of my experiences, right? But my hope is that one day someone will see my TikTok or someone will catch my live and they have connections as far as motivational speaking goes, and they'll be like, yo, we want you to come speak at our company, or we want you to come speak at our school. We'll pay you, because I need to get paid for my time, right? But if I gotta go speak at a school or anything that has to do with kids, I'll do it for free. I'm not gonna charge to go speak to kids. But if everybody wants me to come speak for adults or their company or whatever, I would like to get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just hope that one day someone will say, you know what? I'm the CEO of this company, or I got this business or whatever, and I like what you're talking about, or I'm the pastor of this church or whatever. I like what you're about. I like what you're talking about. I'm a DM you, and let's see what we can do. You feel me? But I just trust in God. If God opens that door for me, He opened that door for me. You feel me? I don't know. At work, God bless you, brother. God is good all the time at work. God bless you too. Juanita Ramsey. Yes, you are. You are truly a blessing to me and so many others. Thank you, Juanita. BBG said, I'm so glad I didn't turn into an AI thing. Oh, I'm so glad you. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't turn into an AI thing. Phew. Phew. You had me scared yesterday. How do you know I'm not a AI right now? Huh? You feel me? Okay. Tay said, yo, that's my brother. Hold up. Oh, AJ, Colt Ty was your brother? Yeah, that's what's up. Cause I thought you were talking about I'm your brother. I'm your brother in Christ, but I think that's what you meant. Leah said, love at AJ Colt Ty, love it. Thank you, Trump Face, for following him. Bobby girl, how's the day? The day's pretty good today. Heather said, how sweet you were to him. You mostly. Heather said, love how sweet you were to him. You mostly made his day. Yeah, try to be as kind as you can and as sweet as you can to everybody that you meet, regardless of who they are or what they look like or their class or status or whatever. Because the word of God, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna say it a million times. And I truly believe in this. The word of God says we never know when we're entertaining angels. You know what I'm saying? That could have very well have been an angel sent by God, or that could have very well been Jesus Christ himself in the form of AJ. You never know. And one day when I go before my maker, and he's gonna be like, man, when I sent AJ your way, it was actually me, and you treated me like you know what I'm saying, that like a piece of crap or whatever. You didn't even show me the proper way of love and treated me like a fellow human being. So everybody that I meet, everybody that I come across, automatically I look at them and I always, first thing that comes to my mind is like, are you an angel? You feel me? I'm like, except cause when AJ wrote up, I wasn't thinking like, oh, this is a little kid. In my head, I'm like, is this an angel? You feel me? And you always gotta make sure that you be a good representative of God's love and you treat everybody accordingly. And if it is an angel, when you get to heaven, God's gonna reward you. He's like, son, I came down to earth, I sent my angels to you, and you treated them as you were supposed to. You glorified me, and you showed them how they were supposed to be loved on and appreciated and cared for. And for that, here goes a reward that you can't even wrap your mind around, because God has blessed me. I don't know what it would be, but I know it will be awesome. Shar said, a young one appreciating and loving on you. Yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope that kids could look at me and be like, man, Danny's cool enough to go roll up on my bike. That means a lot to me. Maggie Torres said, Trump Face said, never forget what being a kid is like. Amen to that. Maggie Torres said, that's what it's about. God is good all the time. Amen to that. Tay said, he was planning that since you went live. He talked about it just before he left the house. And that's what's up. That's so awesome that I got to meet him. That's so awesome that that he found me worthy enough to hop on his bike and come down here to say what's up to me. I was still blown away by it. Like, I don't even know how to respond. I was just so humbled by it. But that's what's up. Hello, Panda. Nona said you should work with troubled kids. You'd be good at it. That would be dope. If I ever get like an opportunity to do that, that would be dope. Panda, thank you for following me. CC, I'm at the Independence Riverfront Park. Our Pit for Life. What's up, Danny? What's up, Our Pit for Life? Draz, Tiny, can I send you a personal message, bro? For sure, Draz, DM me. Hit me up. Just follow me and send me a DM, bro. And I'll for sure check it out. And thank you for all the love, fam. I appreciate you. Moku, aloha from Maui, Hawaii. Aloha. Sean, Daddy, be sure to check in with him and see what he's about and what he's into, for sure. Hopefully, I'll make me a new friend. And that's the only thing that kind of makes me kind of hesitant is because y'all gotta understand, I'm a 40-year-old man. The way I look, and I'm out here in Oregon. One of the things I was thinking, like, yeah, the little homie right here, I could be his friend. I could, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, go buy him something to eat or whatever. But in the back of my mind, it's like, what if they looking at me like, hey man, you're a grown ass man, what you doing hanging out with this little kid? And then they start, nah, I'm trying to get myself caught, because out here they're gonna be like, yo, put cuffs on that fool, throw him under the prison. And you know what I mean? So that kind of stuff kind of makes me like, kind of makes me hesitant, because I don't know how people look at me. So I don't know. That's like, you know what I mean? But if his parents are cool or whatever, like, yeah, we don't mind you mentoring our son or being our son's friend or looking out for him, that'd be cool. But that's somebody's kid. He's still a child, so I don't know. I don't really know how to go about that as far as being his friend or showing him my appreciation. That kind of like, because when he was riding off on his bike, I was gonna be like, hey man, kick it with me, let's hang out or whatever. I was like, hold up, you gotta really think this through, bro. Jazz said, can anyone see my messages? Yeah, I see your messages, bro. I'm just hella slow on reading these messages. I'm trying to get to everyone, so I apologize if I'm not getting to y'all messages in time, but I'm trying my best. Maggie said, you are a lot of people's favorite. Yeah. Boom, I received that. Panda, you are amazing and great energy. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate you. Oleander, Cat Daddy, thank you for subscribing to my live, Oleander. I appreciate you. I hope that by going live every day, I'm making it up to those that have subscribed to my live, because I've been messing up and getting banana. I got banana 3 times back to back to back, and that's not right for y'all. But I hope now I'm making it up in some form or fashion. You feel me? Jazz, your name Danny. I thought your name was Tiny. My bad. My name is Danny. My former gang name was Tiny. So when I was sharing the story, I was just using my nickname. But you can call me either or. I ain't tripping. Jersey girl, yeah. Thank you to all my day ones, my main core of friends and supporters here on TikTok. Those of y'all who be answering my my message for me when I can't get to it because I be running my gums. So Jersey girl told Draz that they used to call him Tiny, so I think you have the right guy. Yeah, thank you for that. When I ain't able to answer the chat, some of y'all do it for me, answer certain questions that people have, and I really appreciate all the help and the support, because y'all know I'm still new to this, and I talk a lot. Kamikaze Kid, good morning, fam. Perla said, hey Danny, have you ate? If not, I can cash app you some money to go get something to eat. Let me know. I just ate an orange right now, Perla, and I have me a double shot energy of Starbucks. Whoa. I haven't ate yet. It's 12. If you want to look out for me, I appreciate it. If you don't want to, I still appreciate it. I haven't gotten me nothing to eat, but yeah, I need to soon. And like old girls, I need to stretch out, do yoga, cause my back, it's starting to lock up on me. That's what happens when you're old, y'all. When you sit in one place for a while. Okay. Okie dokie. Thank you, Perla. Muchas gracias. Te amo. Boss lady, thank you for following me. I appreciate you. Kamikaze said, first person I seen pew pew was at skate row. Kamikaze, I was like 7. You feel me? La Bella said, I was watching your live yesterday briefly. I wanted to say I love your vibe. Thank you, La Bella. I appreciate you. She also said, don't even let negative people take you out of your place. She also said, don't even let negative people take you out of your place. People are nasty for no reason. Amen. I get it, and I appreciate you. And I felt the enemy at work trying to attack me, but God is good. You know what I'm saying? I was tripping on my lives. Like, I was like, man, what's the point of me doing this? Why the hell should I go live and spend 2-3 hours of my life sitting here, and I'm not even getting gifted or nothing like that? Like, it really frustrated me, because one day I spent 3 hours going live and I made $6 and something cents. So I was basically making $2 something an hour, right? So I was like, man, forget this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm being like, nobody understands what I'm going through. I'm trying to like basically bare my soul and trying to help people, and I'm not being appreciated. I start tripping, right? But that was the devil, the enemy trying to attack, because God is good and God got your boy, right? So in the midst of all that craziness, my folks, y'all came through and DM me and cash at me and looked out for me, and y'all came through. God used y'all as a vessel to look out for me. You feel what I'm saying? And it just humbled me. It humbled me to the point where I was like, my bad, Lord, my bad. I was complaining, I was tripping. You know what I mean? And I failed to keep my eyes on you, and I failed to realize, like, you got me no matter what. What am I tripping on? So there's a saying, right, that I really like, and the saying goes like this: don't tell God how big your problems are. Tell your problems how big your God is. Woo! You feel me? And that's where I had to like go back to that saying and be like, look, man, you over here complaining, you over here tripping, yada, yada, yada. Did you lose sight of the fact of how big your God is, fool? Quit tripping. You know what I'm saying? Your God is a great and powerful God, an almighty God, and he got you. Just chill, bro. You're gonna be all right. And just like that, I was tripping or whatever, and my God said, I got you. Don't even trip. I'm gonna send people your way, and they're gonna make sure you're good. Don't even trip. So I'm sorry for being negative on some of my lives. I was being attacked, but I'm back. Oh, I had my earbud in this whole time. I was wondering why I couldn't hear nothing. Okay, so La Bella said, sending you love from New Jersey. Thank you, La Bella. I send love right back to you. Perla said, everyone tap the screen. It's well appreciated. Thank you, Perla. Thank you, Jersey Girl, for the gifts. If y'all can't give me, it's understood. I'll ask that you just tap the screen and run the likes up on this live. We got 21,000 likes so far. I appreciate all the love and support. Not to sound like a broken record, but if you haven't subscribed to my my YouTube yet, please hit the face right here, my face, and go hit the link on my bio and go subscribe to my YouTube. Because if you missed any of my lives and you enjoy my lives and you want to see full lives, they'll be posted on my YouTube channel. Thank you. I don't know why these messages aren't moving up. Is my finger sticky or something? Okay. Kelly said, you're so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you, Perla, for being one of my awesome subscribers and showing me love. Mariposa, how old are you? I'm 40, Mariposa. Olander said, finally caught your live. That's what's up. Okay, Moody said, what was the process for your locks? Knit it, rip, pull, or twist? I did the twist and rip method. You feel what I'm saying? So you basically just part your hair, and then you take that part, and how do you do it? You twist it, and at the end, you split it in two, and you pull it. And it'll knot up, and then you take everything as a whole again, you twist it again, you split it in two, you pull it, twist. It's called a twist and rip method. Twist and rip, twist and rip, twist and rip, twist and rip, till you knot it as much as you can all the way down to the end. Once you get all the way down to the end, then you just spin them suckers, then you just let them get nappy, you let them knot up, and then later on, I hit them with a crochet hook. And I don't fully got it all down and perfect, but later on, I will hit them with a crochet hook. So my dress is basically semi-freeform dress. You know what I'm saying? I parted them, I semi-hooked them up, and then I just let them go. You know what I'm saying? And now they are the way that they are. You feel me? You feel me? And a lot of people say, oh, those are fake. Oh, you got a wig on. No, I don't. It's not a wig. This is real dress. What they talking about? You feel me? But, okay. Let me see. Why is this sucker ain't moving up? Okay. User of the gang number said hello from Cali. Much love, Cali. Jules says, oh, okay, there you are. Thank you for following my live, Jules. Thank you for following me. Kay with the gang number said, good job, keep doing it. Cheryl says, you're doing great in life now. Thank you. Lavender Flower says, you are a good storyteller and you look good. Thank you. I don't know what BBG said, but X Kim Makikiri, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Danny Gilmore said, hey. Orlando said, at TED Talks. Yeah, TED Talks. That would be dope. Cruise Control said, get in touch with local boys club, youth center. That's something to consider. BBG said, Danny, we all love you. Don't quit what you're doing. Always love learning from you. Thank you, BBG. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. To hear someone say that, I receive that. You feel me? I receive all the love. Let me take care of my lips real quick, cause y'all know I got these big old lips, and they always get chapped. And there's a lot of maintenance on these lips, and feel me. But I want to thank Sean for getting me this Aquaphor lip therapy. It's the best chapstick that I ever had in my life. I've been using chapstick all my life because I got these big lips all my life. But when Sean got me this Aquaphor lip therapy, it completely changed my lip game. You feel me? So if you got big lips and your lips stay chapped and you want something that will work and get your lips back, get Aquaphor. And no, this is not a paid advertisement, but Aquaphor, reach out to your boy because I like your product. And if you would like to do business, I would like to do business with you. Aquaphor is the best. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Lavender Flower said you would be a great youth pastor. Thank you. I appreciate that. I received that. Danny Gilmer said go on TED Talk. That would be dope. I don't know how they do it, but that would be dope. Lavender Flower said gotta go back to work. Love you, Danny. Love you too. Have a blessed day at work. Sean said we all angels, different size, different wings. That's dope. I like that. Island style, real words. Thank you. Cruise control. Why the hell I can't move this thing up? Is something wrong? Am I breaking up or something? How come I can't move the chat up? Why ain't it moving up? Is my fingers sticky or something? Because some of this chat won't move up. Okay. It won't move down. It won't move up. Maybe I need to wipe my screen or something. What's going on here? What's going on here? Am I having a malfunction? Why ain't my chat moving up? Okay. Natalie said, what's up, bro? What's up, Natalie? Come on, chat, move up. How do I move this chat up? How come it ain't moving? Is my live still popping, y'all, or what's going on? Shy, Danny, love your content. Thank you, Shy. I appreciate you. Sean said, quitters never win, winners never quit. Amen to that. What's going on with my live? How come I can't push this sucker up? Is it my fingers? Aquaphor, what's good, my Vietnamese brother? Donnie, what's up, Donnie? I appreciate you, fam. I sent mine. Do you have it? Fresno Gay said, do you have any animals? Yeah, I got a kitty cat. His name is Sosa. Check out my videos and you'll see my little son Sosa. He's what's that? A Siamese flametail, and he's a cat model. What's going on with this? Oh, so I'm at the end of these messages. Is that what it is? That's why this sucker. That's why these messages, this chat ain't moving. Cause how long did you do? Just curious. I got done doing 14 years on this last term. Scroll down and then up. Scroll down and then up. Scroll down and then up. It's not scrolling nowhere. What is going on? Maybe I got done with all these messages. That's maybe what happened. Huh? Y'all think so? Okay. So what time is it right now? It's 12:24. Let me see. Perla, thank you for the Cash App. I got it and I appreciate you. It's 12:24. My awesome friend Perla just cashed out me some money so I could go grab some lunch. That's what's up. I think I'm gonna go get me some lunch, give me something to eat now because my phone only has 24% left and I've been hanging out with y'all for a while. More than likely I will go live again tonight. I think I should. What do you guys think? Should I go live tonight around 6 o'clock my time because I'm on the West Coast, or should I go live around 7 o'clock or 5 o'clock tonight? What time should I go? 5, 6, or 7? Let me know real quick in the chat so I could get an idea of what's the best time. Because honestly, I don't know what the best time is. I figure I go live at 6, so that by that time a lot of my folks from the West Coast is getting off work and they could join my live, and it'll be like 9 over on the East Coast, right? So I've been trying to go live a lot at night and try to catch a lot of my folks who are at work, right? So y'all let me know what time I should go live tonight. Huh? Anybody know? Let me see. Nobody knows? Okay. Well, thank y'all for joining me today. I really appreciate y'all. Valerie says 6 sounds good. Okay. Since Valerie's the only one that let me know, and Brenda says 6. So more than likely, I will go live tonight at 6. I hope that y'all could join me. I'll share some more of my crazy whatever stories tonight. I was gonna share some today, but I just got so caught up in this chat that I was just chatting with y'all. But maybe this could just be a cool way of me letting y'all know that I'm gonna go live tonight. So please come through and follow me tonight, so we all can hang out and double back and do this one more time and do it better than the last. Y'all stay up.